Check, 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 check.
And we're back.
How's everybody doing out there? Welcome to this edition.
Wonderful, wonderful, Tim.
What number is this?
46.
40, number 46 of the Antisocial Experience.
We're stomping steadily.
It's almost been a year.
So
December.
So I got some plugs here to make real quick. First off, check out our Facebook, Antisocial Experience Podcast. For some reason, the live show shows up at ASE Live Show.
Yeah, that's it's. I don't know what Facebook's doing. It's a new thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Facebook.
And you can also check us out at. Nick put a lot of hard work into this.
Not really.
At our website, antisocialexperience.com. And then also check out the YouTube. You have to enter it all different words, Antisocial Experience Podcast, and it'll show up as a green logo.
We're doing a live demo just to see if it works.
So check that out there. We have all of our stuff archived there, like older shows, video game live stream. Check it out.
I believe I will be monitoring the Facebook chat today. So anyone that has anything that they...
That's your permanent job.
I guess it is now.
Yep.
I'm just going to share it out now for all of you who are watching and seeing me get on my phone.
Yeah, I need to share it out.
No, they're not. There. There's the, that's the website, and then the live stream for YouTube. Pull it up, but hopefully, yeah, exactly. It's going to play.
We are recording.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh, not always get those window sounds.
No, that was a video,
Oh.
I think.
Yeah,
All right,
file
let's do it, people.
Aaron,
Let's
did
do
you
it.
share out the link?
I believe I did.
All right.
This is what happens when you don't have a producer.
Yeah, we need one.
But anyways, what are we doing this week?
I believe insecurity is
Insecurity.
What about.
There's a lot of ways you could take that.
Yeah, because I said, what do you mean, like a person being insecure?
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not going to say I'm insecure, but doing this is not easy. At least in my wheelhouse, my ball field, or whatever you want to call it.
I
Is,
agree. I was a hermetist guy, and
this is not the thing to do for
someone who's a shut-in.
Yeah, exactly.
But I came out of my shell. It's fine.
Fuck it, man. It's fun.
Yeah.
I like
just
doing
here.
it.
Aaron's just there.
Yeah, I may get to interact with somebody else. Yeah, other than in real life, like online. So cool.
Yeah,
I'm
just
down
heads
for
up, anybody watching, I think we might be having a guest drop by here in a second. So
Unknown.
a mystery guest, yes.
Yeah, we don't know yet, but they should be here
pretty soon.
hopefully
Within like 10, 15.
without
So
any bad luck.
you may see me hop off, and then Aaron's going to share a mic and his screen, hopefully.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. So
And that's lack of setup on my part, basically.
So the insecurity you were talking about was something different.
Yeah, way different. And I've touched on this on more than one occasion about banks and supermarkets using old computers. Mm-hmm. Not old computers, new computers with old software, Windows XP, and even two banks that I've been in on jobs. Mm-hmm. Windows 95 and Windows 98.
Damn. What was before 95?
3.1.
Yeah.
I believe that was stone tablets.
Stone tablet. You got to let them dry out in the sun.
There was some guy carving out the 10 Commandments. I mean, if you subscribe to that particular
Those ideas.
idea, belief,
Whatever.
greatest story ever told.
Mm-hmm. So a lot of institutions are still using outdated operating systems.
And before I bring up the main one, any insight to that, Aaron? Why?
You're a tech guy, man.
Costs a lot of money to switch.
Right, but when you're talking a bank that has like 5 branches, isn't it costing them more to still pay for support from Microsoft than to upgrade 5 branches worth of banks?
No,
Really?
not even close.
So it's pretty cheap to like pay for the updates.
So updates are free. The actual software itself is what's expensive. You can buy group licenses for...
Right, but...
I thought some older ones, like, you have to pay to be supported on.
Oh, if you still want to be supported, if they're not supported
If they're
anymore.
not supporting it.
That's when they're paying.
They just don't take the updates anymore.
Oh, they just don't.
Yeah.
Well, that's worse.
They're huge security flaws.
Yeah.
It's a big ordeal, actually.
And that's basically why people are paying to still use 95, 98, even XP.
Well, because some of the software they use has also not been recreated, and if it's not broken, why would you pay someone to make it again?
Anybody that wants... I brought that up. It sounds repetitive, but water authorities use antiquated, not able to run on anything, past Windows 7 at best. They use it, hardware stores, grocery stores.
Yeah, to be.
Any self-checkout lane, that's pretty much a Windows XP machine.
Computers in a production shop.
Oh, you're taking stuff.
I thought that was water.
Well, I mean, even if you're talking about it like this, that's one of the biggest threats. It's not nuclear apocalypse. It's the fact that there's many security errors inside of some of these software, and they're easily exploitable. And
Right.
it's so widely used that unless you're one of the top few hundred companies, you will just be done.
Mm-hmm.
It could shut down infrastructure, hypothetically.
Interesting.
Of course.
And one of those softwares that should have died years ago is QuickBooks, but they've somehow managed to survive and actually have an online version of it now. Even though there's good free alternatives to QuickBooks. Yeah, that was a fad that caught on like 25, 30 years ago. QuickBooks, and everybody loved it, and then they just never updated it, and then finally they got to the update game late.
Yeah. But they're doing pretty well now. I mean, they have like a full integration with paychecks, banks, everything.
They are.
Direct deposit and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
Really
I think
nice.
they have a like a time clock.
They do.
Yeah.
I use
Track
one of
your
my
hours,
current
yeah.
position. One of my current positions.
Probably the biggest surprise, and this is one of the things I didn't understand. But the biggest surprise of people that are using Windows 98, Windows XP, TSA. Who?
So this is how it loops back to security.
Right,
Yeah.
TSA. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What do? They make sure how many billions of people a day
Yeah.
are safe.
Lots.
Lots of people getting
Lots
on
of
planes.
So the way it was explained to me is the number of actual times that the TSA as a whole has intervened successfully to stop a terroristic attack is less than the amount of. It was some weird fraction. It doesn't make sense. It's the illusion of security. It's not actual security.
Right. It is a big illusion. One such thing where TSA got rid of or choose not to adopt a device for their security protocol was what was the name of it? RapScan, I think. Some kind of scanner or an X-ray machine.
Yeah, the new ones that have the full body ones.
Well, they decided not to use the one RapScan one because one of the parts in it was made in China, which it ended up being a non-mechanical, non-moving part, which was a light bulb. Some of their other machines that they do use have a whole main board made in China.
But that's not an issue.
Right.
Yeah.
So security
Yeah, you see that piece of steel? That's from China. Don't buy it. But your iPhone.
yeah.
Yeah.
So safe or not? Well, we don't know. I think I heard a car door.
Oh.
That might
Yeah.
be someone, our special guest.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
Anyhow,
that was my motorcycle.
I don't think it was that.
you didn't
loud.
ride that today, man. I thought.
No, I had to take Tim today. It was a good day,
Yeah.
though. We sat in the parking lot and we talked for a bit.
Yeah, feelings, man. Feelings.
We got out there.
On top of that, another
Don't say it like that.
another big thing, and you know why this is done. We all do, I think. What is it? What's the word I'm looking for? Default username and passwords to do maintenance on these machines. Obviously, why they're there, backdoors.
Mm-hmm.
For text, if you got to train people and get them out in the field working on it, they have to be there.
Yeah, it's just like you need a lockpick if you're going to be a locksmith.
Right.
Yeah.
But having all this stuff, I've seen many things on this, but having it all networked together and some of it just easily exploitable, is it really safe?
Probably not as
No.
safe as you think.
No. So
There's a class at the college I went to called ethical hacking, and they had a whole dropping stuff.
yeah, no. Go ahead.
Everything else.
They had a whole what?
They had a whole. They have weeks of different periods. So like one is physical security. So if you spend all this high tech security and a bunch of money protecting your server, but someone can slide a credit card into the side and walk right in, then you're a waste of money and you should be fired. Or
Right.
Or if,
right.
like, say on the network, like an office PC out in like the lobby, you can plug a USB and just get into everything.
correct.
Yeah, like physical. Yeah, like yeah.
The big thing that they stressed over was Windows sucks.
Oh, yeah.
They intentionally leave
Yeah,
white doors, which are forms of black doors designed for your server admins and stuff to get in.
Right.
So let's say that you forget your password on your Windows computer and you're the only one that has it. You can still get it back. I can get through that. It's really easy to do.
Well, here's another point. TSA, specifically, on one of their consoles, it asks for a login. And if you attempt to log in and the credentials aren't right, it's like, okay, try again. And if you do it, I think 2 or 3 times, It's like, fuck it, error, and just lets you in.
Oh, it doesn't lock you out?
No, it doesn't lock you out. It just gives an error after a few tries and lets you in.
Wow.
Anybody could walk, So,
That's
and I
exciting.
believe all this stuff has been fixed, most of it. So nobody.
Now that it's public, it has to be. Oh, I think that's our
Ooh,
guest.
nobody
That's
go
our guest
trying to
get in. That was probably his car.
nobody go trying to hijack any planes or nothing like that. It didn't fare well for the people that did it for 9/11.
Well, I think with the invention of quantum computers being able to do breaks and stuff on, you're going to hear some scratching here, just a heads up, guys. With quantum computing being able to run calculations much faster, I think we've opened up a whole can of worms for doing just about anything.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. It just, being that they were put in place, that was the response to 9/11, right?
Yeah. Well,
TSA.
Well, there's a whole quantum computing kind of throws off the TSA because they're not prepared to handle that.
Oh, hell
So,
no.
Put it like this: you can go rent quantum computing space now. They've made them. There's companies that have them. You can go rent
Right,
a
kind of like
processor.
you could rent server space. Now they're doing quantum computing space. And,
Exactly.
Yeah, all the same thing.
So the idea behind it, and okay, our special guest is here. If you could hear,
Never been here.
take a
Understandable.
seat. We're actually going to share my mic if you want to come over here. But quantum computing leads to the issue of the TSA as a whole being kind of screwed over because you can bypass all of their security systems using a quantum loop.
Right.
I'm going to slide this over while
Yeah,
you
go
guys do
ahead.
your talking.
See, here's what I want to know, though. Why, being that TSA was made, don't forget your camera, too. Being that TSA was made, actually, I might have to take you guys' gain up, so we'll have each of you talk. But finishing the point so we didn't lose everybody on that. Being that TSA was made in, 2001?
Yeah, it was like an immediate response.
Immediate response. Why... They could have got newer, they could have updated over the years.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even then they could have had like Windows ME or XP, right? Yeah.
I believe Windows ME was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Didn't you guys do that with World of Warcraft?
Wow.
It was ME. Like,
Something like that?
Yeah,
don't
something.
remember, man.
all right. Well, we should probably.
Yeah, introduce this guy. I'm going to work on levels over here. What mic are you? 3?
Trace. Yeah, we're these guys right here.
So I didn't give your name because I don't know if you want to pick something crazy.
Tim, is your mic off?
Is my mic off?
Yeah.
My mic might be off.
Yes, you're
completely off.
no, he's on.
Oh, now
Okay.
you're on.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he's on. He's good.
Okay. So, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Can I think about that for a minute?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Go ahead,
Go ahead. I got to gain you guys up anyhow.
Yeah, we're just. Oh yeah, it's right there.
Right there. Yeah, that's good.
That's perfect. Talk for a sec.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have headphones, but you sound okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
He
good.
projects very well.
All right, so
Look at this beautiful
where
beard.
were we at with this anyhow?
I try.
Oh, security.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get using. I understand it costs money, but when a company is formed, I know it's not easy starting a company.
I actually watched a thing about the whole TSA security thing a
Right.
few days ago, and they've never caught any bombers. Like
That's one
the
of the
shoe
statistics.
bombers and like the underwear bomber guy. Like they've all got on.
Yeah, that's
You know what I mean? It's just
that's what we were talking about.
It's all about in people's minds it being safer.
It's an illusion.
Yeah.
The security. And
But
yeah.
that's all security because if you think about it, if you have to start, you can't be secure at any time because a meteorite could crash down here and
Gamma
smash your
ray
head
bursts,
in.
yeah.
Like
Plague. Whatever.
so. Yeah, all security is an illusion.
Plague.
Yeah,
Plague,
yeah. We get the plague.
Oh, he's just getting used.
Get it mostly on him. They know the ugly face that I have. You feel free to just get it right on him.
So yeah, all security is an illusion.
Well, not all. Not all. When you physically have a body there, that's more secure.
Are we talking like a physical sense, like a suit of armor will protect you against a rock?
Right.
You know, like-
Yeah.
but
But
then there's going to be
Probably.
somebody that has like a sniper rock.
Yeah.
Sniper
you know,
rocks.
Like
yeah, it's
yeah,
possible, man.
I hate whenever I get shot with those sniper rocks.
Yeah,
That's
right?
the
it's human nature, man.
Yeah.
You always make it. You find something. You just
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
think about it. The people that were battling out with like clubs and rocks and shit, and then when somebody
made an
first got their
axe.
hands on a
Yep.
bow
Yeah.
or a spear.
A sling was first, or not.
Right. But think about it. There had to have been people trying to fight off people with bows. That,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little. Yeah. It happens.
Well, that's all of human.
Yeah, they got annihilated.
Conflict. You and I have had this
Yeah.
conversation many times.
Yeah.
Conflict is the driving force behind humanity.
like
fuck yeah.
everything we have is because it either made us better at killing the other guy or harder for the other guy to kill. It's just human nature. It's like, look at all the things we got from the space race starting in the 50s and 60s. We've got nuclear power because we stole a bunch of Nazi scientists and we wanted to have a better bomb than the Russians had.
Right.
Yeah.
We
Nuclear
wanted to
power.
get to space. It's
Cord-
like
cordless,
Tang, man.
Cordless tolls.
Hey, but we got Tang.
Tang and Bako bits.
Tang.
Interestingly,
Tang
I had a
is pretty
professor
good.
when I was in college who knew the guy that invented Bako bits.
That's badass.
And like
What's Bako bits?
Bako
You put 'em on a
bits, man,
salad,
like
Bacon
the little
bits.
things
Yeah,
you
bacon
shake on
bits.
salads.
Bacon
like
bits.
I thought
artificial
you said
bacon.
They're made
Bako
of soy.
bits.
Generic
Bako bits.
generic ones
The
are
Jane-
bacon bits.
yes.
Yeah.
The real ones are
Well,
Bako without
I
the
don't.
end.
They're
I think.
like the generic
I
ones.
don't
I can't say bacon because there ain't no bacon that's ever.
Or yeah,
like,
the generic's Bako.
Yeah, the closest they've ever come to bacon is when like they push them like on the cart past the meat section in the grocery store. Yeah,
It's soy. It's
What?
all soy.
It's soy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That sounds gross.
It tastes like
Bako
bacon.
bits
Yeah.
are awesome, man.
Dude,
like, you
does,
can't eat handfuls
does McDonald's taste like hamburgers?
Yeah.
No.
Right?
Well, kind
I
of.
don't like McDonald's though. I don't like their hamburgers.
But funny story,
Come
man.
on,
Like
man.
NASA, like they're like, no, that is a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Like nobody would want Bako bits. See, screw you guys. I quit. Went and sold it to Kraft, and now he's a millionaire.
Isn't that how that guy invented the Super Soaker? He was working at NASA on a propulsion system,
Yeah.
and he said, "Look at how you can pressurize air." And they said, "That's not going to work." And he said, "All right, I'm going to go make a Super Soaker."
Right?
Yeah.
Basically.
Right?
So-
And that's all because we were trying to get to the moon first.
Well, it's
so that
also-
we could put a laser on to shoot
Yeah.
the Russians. Like
Technology, man.
all progress.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
any form.
To make a Death Star.
Yeah.
That is how the
Yeah.
internet worked. The
The
basically
internet worked by going to the moon and shooting a laser at the Russians.
not that exact way,
Oh,
but
okay.
so in the
Can it be that way?
they were code breakers against
Right?
the Nazis, and then computers were code breakers, and they progressed into data centers, and then from data centers, basically the Cold War happened, and the U.S. was like, "Hey, yo, let's probably not die in a nuclear apocalypse." So they made this wireless mesh network where they could talk to people nearly instantaneously across the country using these super data centers, and they used the telephone lines from Bell, which then led an investigation onto Bell of how they had all this. So they broke up Bell, and then they were like, let's do something else with these. They seem really cool. And then someone was like, Jeff Bezos actually was like, hey, come buy our stuff from this store, A to Z bookstore, but we don't sell just books. And then the internet
Amazon.
blossomed. Yep,
Yeah.
that was Amazon.
Yeah, buddy. So you think of a name yet?
No, I wasn't even thinking about that.
No, he was all about space and NASA.
Can I just
Yeah,
use one
dude.
of your old ones?
No, I gotta think about it, man.
All right.
It's the internet, man. It's forever.
It is forever.
It could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, it is. Like,
I mean,
well, maybe.
if somebody
question.
if somebody Death Stars our planet, then
Yeah, we're fucked.
our
So
internet's
everybody's
gone.
like so worried about AI and stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
Like,
You
guys
keep
like-
going in and out of the mic.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, not
My bad.
everybody.
My bad. Yeah,
But-
I
I'm
don't
down
get it,
for it.
man. Like,
What do you mean you don't get it?
why, dude? Why can't we be friends with robots?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Well,
I think we can.
hey, you and I just read the Warhammer 40K about, like, the human history,
Yeah.
and it didn't work out so great for them.
yeah, no.
I
I
know.
know.
I
What
think-
is it like? Within 10 seconds, every AI in the 40K
Just went-
universe
just-
automatically decides it has to destroy all
Trying to
intelligent
It
life.
leads to, like, a millennia-long
Have
war.
an
Yep.
arm.
Yeah. So there's that.
Well, I don't think it's going to be like that. I think that's going to be a whole flip. I think we're going to see more precious stones being used, and that's going to have like encoding written inside of the stone
Oh,
itself.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
And then like we use quartz right now because in
Hey, man, didn't they do that in Stargate?
I
That
don't
was the.
know what Stargate is.
I don't even remember the
Not
bad
my
guys'
flavor.
names.
never
I know a
watched it.
couple people that believe Stargate is like secretly leaked by the government to like dissuade people from believing in Stargate. Yeah.
Yeah,
What
we're,
is Stargate?
So it's this
It's a TV
show.
show.
It's an okay show.
it's
But there are
alright.
like 20 million episodes,
Yeah, but
and I
wasn't
think
the-
3 spin-off
Did my mic
series,
go out?
plus multiple movies.
Did you hear that?
What?
Did my mic go out? Oh, no, it's there. It's there. Never mind. Sorry,
Yeah,
my
you're
bad.
fine.
Okay, it sounded like it went out. Okay, but,
But
yeah.
it's all about these people that go through this like wormhole thing. There's like this big stone magic ring. It's science, might as well be magic, but
Yeah.
that connects to other rings all over
It's
the
a wormhole.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. It
it's just a wormhole. It's a
and
stable
it's got
wormhole.
these like big dials and like they change it. It goes wee wee. It makes all these noises and then like, dude, it's really cool looking. Like, dude, it's like the highest height of like late '90s CGI for like the actual Stargate.
it-
So it's
it
cool.
holds up.
It is cool. It
I
holds
feel
up.
left out for being so young.
Here,
I
I'm
heard
gonna throw it up for people.
Well,
I realize not everyone
Dude,
knows
there it is.
Stargate.
Dude, it's like super freaking cool, man.
Yeah, we're on
But
Stargate
I know
Wiki.
a couple folks that are like, nah, it's the government conspiracy.
Yeah, people believe that Stargate is real. Like, maybe not in this form, but yeah.
Well, it's a stable wormhole. I mean, they technically could exist, I think.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Not.
But did the government find one buried under
I
like
don't know about all
the
that.
Egyptian pyramids in like
No, they did not.
1922?
No, they
Probably
didn't.
not.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Did you see? There's a thing. I was reading an article the other day, actually. Now that you brought up pyramids, they did a seismograph test of on the pyramids, and they go really deep. Like, they're not just where they cut off at the sand. They're like
So
They're
do-
deeper?
there's like shafts and stuff below.
Do you
them
want to
and
talk to him about like the Graham Hancock theory?
the what?
What's that?
Like, do you know about it?
Refresh my memory.
So, like,
Is it a crazy?
There's a
nut job
giant.
theory
Well,
about
the
the-
point
pyramids?
before you
not-
say anything, the point I'm getting to is there's a large cavern that they found that no one's explored. They think
Yeah.
it's a gigantic tomb underneath the sand, and they want to
So-
go down into it now.
so the Sphinx. If you look at the Sphinx, it's obvious. Like, it was recorded that they remodeled it at some point in
Right.
ancient history. But
It's
if you
probably
look,
more of an
but
African.
if you look at the
tribe.
base, when the Nubians came up, then took over. But if you look at the base, it's a different kind of stone, and the erosion on it, like geologists looked at it, and it's water weathered. So, like,
Right.
yeah, but not like the part on top that was built later. But they
I've
think there
seen
might have been
stuff
a
debunking that though.
but they think
I
there
have
might be a
seen stuff
structure
that says, like it.
or it could have just been a spot where they carved into that was naturally there and start from there. But they do
Yeah.
find there are chambers underneath in there. So
Yeah, I've seen like stuff debunking that.
I'm
like,
not
well,
saying-
it could like
I'm not saying one way. I'm not
Yeah.
saying anything. I'm just
it's
saying
sort
that's
of
the
like
theory.
the Sherlock Holmes thing, like you
Yeah.
know, like the obvious answer, you know, or whatever. I can't
Occam's
remember.
razor.
Yeah, whatever. It's like it's easier just to say, oh, like, well, this looks like water weathering, but we can prove that it's actually just
Well, no,
wind
it-
and sand weathering.
No, it's different. Like
Yeah.
it is water weathering. And the last time there was that much rainfall there was like 9,000 BC. So there might have been
See, I've seen the
there
theory
might have
that
been
the
a
Sphinx is from a previous
parts of it.
culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then at that time too, it was a lion statue, and it was lined up with Leo at that time. So there might have been a proto culture there, and then people built onto it as the centuries and millennia went on. You know,
No clue,
Maybe.
man.
Maybe.
No clue.
Who
I
knows?
think they're cool.
Who
I
knows?
want to see them.
yeah.
That's about where I fall with that.
Nah, I'm cool with like just looking at pictures. That's too hot, too much sand.
No
Like,
way.
Sand's a load of bullshit, man.
I agree there, but I
Hate
would.
it.
I think I would go see it.
And this is coming from a guy that doesn't wear shoes. Like, I still hate sand.
Yeah, I told you he would be rock because everyone's
I do
like
not wear
it's chilly.
shoes.
I wear shorts and sandals year round in the snow because
You guys-
I'm
you
a
guys are-
furnace. You're a furnace too. You get
Yeah,
me.
dude.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Okay, so
I run a
so
snowblower in like my sandals and shit.
I would
yeah.
love to ride a snowblower. And oh no,
Oh,
I
ride
feel
it,
like the
push
wind.
it.
The wind is worse than the actual cold.
You told me the temperature of when your wife makes you put on shoes or socks.
Oh, dude, I have not worn shoes in years. I used to. Like,
Well, when it
at
got
one
to like
point.
when it got to like single
Yeah,
digits.
no,
Yeah.
not anymore.
Not anymore. You single
Like-
digit.
yeah, I
You
do
below
shorts
zero that?
year round shorts.
But
and-
flip flops.
Flip-flops,
Walking
no
around in the
shoes.
snow.
You know, that's for other people, not me.
Like their jobs, like people have been offering to be like, "Hey, dude, you want to make do jobs?" Like, nah, man, you gotta make me wear shoes. They're
Well-
like, "Well, you have to. It's OSHA." I'm like,
Peace, I'm not working. He's literally
OSHA?
"OSHA."
OSHA. You have to
Where
Where
wear
did you get
Architectural
offered jobs?
steel toes.
No, no.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
yeah.
Or you closed toed, like if you're in a restaurant. Or
Yeah, so
something.
if you're gonna have a job, there's
Well, like
OSHA standards you have to
Groupons,
meet
safety.
Like,
to work there.
yeah,
Safety.
just pretty much anywhere you have to wear closed-toed shoes, unless you're like a lifeguard.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
That's pretty much
like
it.
the only job
Yeah.
because it's like just
You
yeah.
sit at a desk all day.
Technically,
Probably you still have to
wear it.
because you have the potential to have to move objects and stuff.
And you might have to.
If
might be a fire
if your
drill.
job calls
you
at
know.
any time during the day for you to have to drive, you can't wear you can't wear flip flops. It's yeah,
You've worked a lot of jobs driving and flip flops, so too.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
People let me get away with it, but
Yeah. Well, I mean,
that's
what are they
gonna
gonna do?
You're like, wear shoes. I'm like, I quit. And it's like, well,
We need you. Well,
we
then
need you.
let me wear
I'm like, no,
sandals.
I'm not wearing shoes.
Well, I
Alright.
guess not even let you. You're just like I'm wearing. You're not even
Wrong
asking for
computer,
permission.
wrong
You're just
no,
like, yeah.
no, this is just the way things are.
Think of a name yet?
No, I wasn't.
He was talking, man. We'll introduce him at the end.
Well, here's a. So when he
Yeah.
said,
It's the magic of like the internets, man. You can cut anything up and put anything anywhere
Yeah.
and make
We're
anybody say
live.
anything. What, really?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
live. Yeah.
Oh, no
Didn't you
way.
know that?
Yeah.
No.
No,
No,
we're live.
No, you're being viewed by at least I
30
think
people.
15 or 20 people right now.
Yeah.
On
Maybe.
Facebook,
Maybe.
and then
We
at
might-
least
we might-
10
we
or
might have
20
lost
on
some.
YouTube.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I've never been on. I don't have the Facebook.
And
well,
our
at the end of it, we get like what 10,000
10,000 views.
roughly
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
Roughly.
potential too.
Potential.
potential.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm morally opposed to Facebook. I
Well-
think it's like like one of the most terrible things in the world.
Well, I agree, but
Have for years, never had one.
Got to build an audience.
We gotta
man.
Tried to
an
make one
audience,
Gotta
once.
build an audience.
Someone like, oh
I
no,
like
I'm
Facebook.
not. I'm not saying you shouldn't use Facebook
Yeah.
for the same reasons I don't use Facebook. Well, you probably shouldn't use Facebook because like they steal your information.
Yeah,
and
they do that.
6
do
out of
evil
10.
shit.
It's worth it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, let's chase every audience member off of Facebook.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, because when you were
No,
talking,
I'm not trying to like fault people for using Facebook. I
know,
just choose
you don't
not
have
to.
to
The
explain
irony,
yourself.
the irony of the statement that you just had though was they're probably watching the likelihood because that's where we get the most of our views from is Facebook. Is they're watching, probably agreeing with you about not being on Facebook while watching this video
Right.
Yeah.
on Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook, yeah.
Go to YouTube, people. YouTube.
Yeah. I thought.
Oh, see, I didn't realize you guys were live.
What was I
like,
saying?
you guys were having like this super serious conversation about
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we were.
like
but-
science and
Life.
Windows 98. Dude, Windows 98 was the shit. Am I allowed to swear?
Yeah,
yeah, you're allowed to swear.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't mean to.
It's
Yeah.
mature. We tag
Dude,
it.
Out of time.
Man,
Yeah,
Windows 98, I feel is like the height of Windows. I love my hat.
I'm gonna call you Pirate Cat.
Is that his name?
No, thank you. This is
No.
actually a raccoon. This was a gift. I used to work in group homes with adults with intellectual
Into the mic.
disabilities. I know, but this chair turns and it spins, and that's super fun.
The ADHD
Yeah.
is kicking in full swing.
But yeah, okay, I got like my feet like stuck in the chair, so I can't turn now.
Nah.
But no, I used to work in
Group homes.
group homes with adults with intellectual disabilities.
How'd you get into that?
Just
Just
what my
apply?
mom always did. Yeah. Well, no, my mom did it. I went to school. I went to college to be a teacher,
Okay.
and
History.
hated it. Just hated it. Like I had one semester of student teaching left, and I was like, "Screw you guys, I'm going home."
Is that like working at a group home? Is that something like how teachers have to be certified and they pass a background check? You
God,
got-
no, I wish. I wish.
Right.
Oh my God. Most
Right.
of the people that worked at group homes, like,
Aren't they volunteer? Are they volunteer?
no, you get paid.
Okay,
But usually
okay.
it's close to minimum wage, and you basically have to like if you have a valid driver's license,
Right. Right.
like that's what you need.
Okay.
Like you can't have too bad of a crime on your record. Most don't even drive
Too
tests.
bad of a
Oh
crime.
shit! Too
Yeah,
bad.
no, dude,
Murder,
oh,
you're
God.
fine.
Some of the worst people. Like I mean, like yeah, and the people that stay in it a long time.
Love it.
Oh, they go
like,
crazy.
They go like their minds break down because like 95% of their social interaction is with people with like extremely low mental levels. It's like you ever try to talk to your like you meet your like kindergarten teacher somewhere
Oh, later on in life.
later on in life, and
Okay.
like half the time they're like, "Oh, it's you," and just talk to you just like you're a kindergartner.
But that's
Sort
how-
of the same thing happens.
Yeah, I had that, but they were in between adult and they like maybe
Yeah.
like I was a fourth
But
grade
yeah,
or
after
something.
you do like any
Yeah.
social work field, like if you're in it long enough, your soul breaks, and like you're just a hollow shell of a person, and like you're just not right.
This got real deep, and I'm
Yeah.
normally the dark person here.
I don't.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't mean it in a deep way. No, man. Like, good for those people that broke their souls, because like,
people need that work needs done.
yeah, it needs done.
that work does need
Like,
done,
yeah.
and
you ain't willing to do it.
a lot
Yeah,
of
you
I
are-
was,
you're-
but I got kids now, so I can't do it.
No.
a lot of times
not.
people that don't have kids do that job, and they don't need that job.
I mean, we were talking about security too. You've worked quite a motley assortment of jobs. Because
I've never had like a 9-to-5 job in my entire life.
one of the
Damn.
ones
I could never have one.
one of
So
the
I've done a lot of different things.
Yeah,
One of the ones I was going to bring up because he was talking about security. I was like, "Oh, Joe's coming. Dude's
Oh.
coming on.
name dropper, name
He'll,
dropper.
he'll edit that.
12 o'clock. There's no editing. We're live.
Oh, we're live. Yeah, fuck.
Oh my god, dude! Like,
So this-
I had an excuse. I didn't know. You never told me nothing. Like, you know,
I
you
know. My bad.
You know.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Cool.
But your
I don't
other
care.
job, speaking not 9 to 5, since we were talking security, I was like, "Oh, this dude would be the good guy to talk to because you were a bouncer at a
I
bar."
was.
Bouncer. What's that entail? Throwing people around?
Talk to it.
Dude, oh my god, no, I'm the worst bouncer in the world. Well,
Kind of the best
I'm
and
sort
the
of
worst.
really good at it, but I'm
Right.
also bad at it
Right.
because I would not hurt anybody ever.
Oh, you went
I'm
the
like
passive
600
approach.
Yeah, like I'm 6'6" and 300 pounds, and I got a big bushy beard, and like I'm really loud, so I can yell at people if I have to.
Right.
But problem is, like, I'm too nice to, like, drunk people. Like, no, you're too drunk to be here. The bartender said you have to leave, and they're, like, all upset and crying. I'm like, oh, it's okay. And I'm like,
have another drink on your way out.
No, you just sit here for a little bit. When we they're like, no, throw their ass out in the street, man. I was like, but nah, man, you've been there. So like, I don't freaking care. It's like, we got business, man. But like, I ended up having to not be I had to work in the bottle shop after that because they're like,
shit.
you can't throw people out. Like,
You
you're too
can't
nice.
do it, yeah.
You can't do it.
Yeah. If you're too
But,
nice, you're not bouncing.
like-
You're still a big dude, and we'll keep you
drunk
up
on
front.
mine, dude.
Oh, it's fine.
But like, I ended up working the cash register. The first and only time I've ever worked a cash register in my entire life.
They're no fun either.
No,
I loved it, man. What is wrong with working a cash
because
register?
you haven't done
Nothing.
it for years.
Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you do it
Kind
for
of
years,
sucks
though.
after the third year.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I guess I only did it for a while because, like, ended up I was in college again, and then, like, yeah. But no, man, like, one of my proudest moments is my entire working career is St. Patrick's Day, busiest day of the year. My cash register was spot on.
Not a cent off.
Not a cent off.
That's
'Cause,
good.
like,
That's good
my-
work, man.
Like, the boss calls me back, and he's like, hey, I gotta talk to you about the cash register. I'm like, oh, shit. Like, if I'm off, like, do I have enough money to cover? Like, how did I fuck up? What did I do? And I'm all worried. He's like, dude. Like,
Good job.
Like, good job, man. I'm like,
Amazing
oh,
job.
man. He's like,
You got
never-
extra money, it's yours.
Yeah.
Tell you what.
Well,
there's-
no, dude, because, like, you're not allowed to have extra money.
Yeah.
Because that means you stole money from customers, and they're going to be pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You never want to be over. If you're all right. If you're over, you're stealing money
Yep.
from customers. If you're under, you're stealing money from the store.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You got to be.
Right on
No,
is where you
spot
need to
on,
be.
man. Dude, man was like, dude, he's like, you do know, like, we keep track of all the money. And I was like, no, man, like, what did I do? And he's like, yeah, no.
Good job.
Like, spot
Nice.
on.
Nice.
But no, I just, yeah.
A lot of people. I think-
Bouncing is interesting.
I'm gonna say, go out on a limb and say a lot of people that may watch this or just work regular jobs.
Yeah, probably.
You know, more so than we're not gathering celebrity fans.
Except Elon Musk. He's been watching us for a while now.
Awesome.
Is he watching everyone?
Can I talk about my Elon Musk theory?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I
dude.
think Elon Musk is
He's a
going to be
wizard
the...
person.
No, I think he's going to be the world's first supervillain.
You think?
Yeah, think about it, man. He's got, like, gajillions of dollars.
True.
He's got an sense of, like, he's got this huge inflated sense of self-worth that he's got to save the world. And he's got a giant fucking drill machine.
And rockets.
And
And
flamethrowers.
rockets.
And
And
flamethrowers.
flamethrowers.
Actually, yeah, you're right. You're bringing up more good points than
Dude, and they just kicked him out of Tesla. You know what I mean? So
he
he's
left
pissed
now,
yeah.
officially.
Yeah.
So rather than waiting his 3 years, he just said, okay, bye.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
He was really done with it.
Nobody buy Teslas.
Well, no, he's going to probably start his own company and just
Right.
drive them out of business.
Yeah. And if there's
Well,
anybody
he
that'll
still
do
owns part of Tesla. He still
Yeah,
owns
He
He's
just
still
doesn't
good.
own the majority share.
But he'll
yeah.
still make
Well, he's
money
not
off of
allowed
it.
to be
Oh,
the
yeah.
CEO or something.
Yeah. He had to
No,
step
they
down.
forced him out.
Yeah.
So what? You think if he wants to hold a grudge against the world, first
Oh, well,
supervillain?
Well, no, I think he's going to be like, I'm going to save the world.
So
He's
is he going
Batman.
to be?
He's Batman.
Is he going to be the
No.
real life Lex Luthor? Or?
Basically,
That's what I
yeah.
picture. I picture more of a Lex Luthor
Yeah.
than a Batman.
But he's
Yeah.
not going to know that he's Lex Luthor, man.
Yeah, he's
he's
gonna-
going to
gonna think he's Batman.
He's like, we got to get rid
Oh,
of all these
Superman.
cars, and he's going to have like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's his enemy.
he's thinking he's doing all good, and it
Yeah.
may not all be good.
yes,
That's
but
a
I
good
think
point.
he's going to descend into comic book supervillainy. Like that is
That's
my theory.
exciting.
Because
Yeah,
we already have a
exactly.
real life superhero,
Who's that?
Who's that?
Phoenix Jones.
Who's
Oh,
Didn't he get the crap beat out of him like real bad a while ago?
He may have. I
Who
don't
is
know.
Yeah.
Phoenix Jones?
Some guy in Seattle that owns a comic book store that dresses up as a superhero.
And
'cause he
goes
saw
out
the movie
and-
Kick Ass.
Probably
Yeah,
dead.
Yeah, I want to say he got beat real bad or something.
yeah. But no, he was.
Just like in Kick-Ass.
Yeah,
Every
except
time.
he doesn't have like super pain immunity powers or anything.
No,
He
no,
has
no.
Just
regular dude powers?
like dude that owns a comic book
Yeah.
store.
So he's overweight, middle-aged, and is going nowhere in life?
I don't think he's overweight.
That was dark.
No,
That
he's,
was- that was-
he's actually like, isn't he an MMA fighter or something too,
Something like
or
that.
wanted to
I
get?
don't
What?
He was pretty fit and in shape, and
Yeah.
not to be messed with, but not obviously
Yeah,
not
you
the
can't-
most badass in the
And
world.
even if you go up against 6 fucking thugs, like, even if
Right.
you're the most badass dude on the planet, like,
What?
you're
It
gonna
was-
have some trouble.
He to make a comparison to a comic book hero, it's kind of like the Green Hornet, because didn't he have somebody? Green Hornet had somebody drive him around.
Kato.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, like
No,
in like
Yeah.
Asia, it was actually the or it was the Kato show. And
Yeah.
Green Hornet, like it was
Oh, they just
edited
flipped
as
it.
the Green Hornet was Kato's sidekick.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
That's
Because like,
fucked
come
up.
on, it's Bruce Lee.
It is
like
Bruce Lee.
in like any part of Asia. Like why?
Bruce Lee's a star.
And like, dude, if you ever watched the old Green Hornet, like the Green Hornet doesn't really do much except go Kato, kick his ass. So yeah.
He's doing all the ass kicking.
Yeah,
Anyway.
so that's what I would equate that to, the Phoenix Jones thing. Because he had somebody drive him around. And
Yeah.
as far as fighting, though,
I wonder what his theme song is.
I don't know, man. What do you think?
you can write it,
think we
though.
can make
You
it.
can
But
write
is
it.
that guy gonna be able to fight Elon Musk and his Musketeers?
I don't know. Probably not.
I don't know why I didn't make that connection before. But that's a good one.
Musketeers.
The Musketeers.
Yep.
Will there be 3?
Well, no.
There's
No, it's like
probably-
a whole horde of them.
Yeah,
It's an
three,
army.
Like they're
3
henchmen,
billion.
man.
I'd
Like,
actually be
3
part of
billion.
his army.
Holy
I'd be
shit.
down to see
There
what
you
he does
go.
with the world.
He's got henchmen ready, just foaming
Exactly.
at the mouth. Yeah.
Elon Musk goes on Twitter and says like, "I need henchmen. Like, screw you guys all. Like, we're
No, no,
taking
no,
my
no.
drill machine and we're stealing the Statue of Liberty.
No, we're
like,
going to the
dude,
center of the
people are
earth.
signing up.
Millions.
Dude, that's
Millions
even
the
better.
first day.
He
I
would
was
use-
thinking about that. He could take a drill machine to the center of the earth, and then when he dies, like, there's gonna be terrible conspiracy theories about Elon Musk, whether he made it to the center of the earth,
It's
whether he
Sunday,
didn't.
right?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Sunday.
It is not Tinfoil Hat Tuesday.
Well, think about it like this though. Let's say he has all these Teslas out there, right? He's not part of the company, but he had a major
aren't
input.
they capable of self-driving and crap?
Exactly.
Dude, there you
He
go.
creates a
He's
robot
got
army.
Yeah, he's got a robot army ready for him and a drag drill. Dude,
Stephen King
You're
wrote
my
a book
spirit
about
animal.
that.
Robot armies,
Trucks?
Oh.
trucks.
Maximum Overdrive.
I think it was
can't-
Truck.
Was the movie, but the
We're going to Google it. We have
yeah,
to.
it was Maximum Overdrive.
So he had one about trucks and
love
one
that
about
movie
a car?
because the main truck had like a big Green Goblin face on it. USA Network did a made-for-TV movie based off of the same story, but what was it called? I think it was called Trucks.
Maximum Overdrive was the earlier film.
Yes, and there's also like Trucks or something.
The Trucks, which
Yes.
was based off the Stephen King short story.
And I think it
Trucks.
was Night of the Comet was Night of the Living Dead or something.
But basically self-driving vehicles. So, yeah.
Except they were possessed by like a magical green comet magic.
Yeah, some
power.
shit.
They never explained exactly what
I
happens.
haven't
except
watched that I was a kid.
So,
They had the the face from the truck from the Maximum Overdrive movie at the Sci-Fi Valley Con over in Altoona a while back.
The what?
there's
so-
a Sci-Fi Valley Con in Altoona every
Oh,
year.
wow.
It's a,
I didn't know this.
Yeah, Dante from
what?
Clerks was there
Oh,
a couple
fuck.
years
there all
ago.
the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it
I
started
missed
at the
it.
Jaffa Shrine.
Yeah.
That's-
Speaking of, oh my god, man, where's my phone?
Shriners are in on it?
So
I guess.
I went the other night to the wrestling thing with my buddy at the Jaffa Shrine,
Okay.
and we found this door. Walking by this door, let me figure out how to show this to you guys. I don't know if you can show it to the internet, but
Wow.
You
it's
just point it up to the camera.
Yeah.
okay.
You can do that.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, dude, I don't know what this. Oh, dude, there it is. That's on a
What?
door there, dude.
Show it to the blue light there.
You're up there.
Yep. Okay, they can see it. Yep, right there.
Right there.
Right
That's
there.
on one of the doors.
What is that? A clown?
Clown with
With like a thing behind it.
It's got
an organ.
an organ,
Almost looks like.
keyboard keys, and a clown face. That's on a door.
Yeah, but wait, so it's even better. There's another picture you gotta see. There's another picture. Yeah, check that out.
That's crazy.
Looks like a keyboard like menorah.
Yeah, an organ.
But that is a
and a clown.
very scary clown. But if you notice in the top right hand corner, right there, yeah, you
yeah,
better
right.
show it. There's like a little box.
that way.
Okay, I got another picture of it. Yeah. Here, there's a little box.
What does that box do?
What does it say?
There we go. That's the close up of it there. There's like a little pull string on it, and there's a light.
What does it do?
Yeah, what would it do?
It's
Did
like
you
a
pull
call-
it?
No, it's like a.
Yeah, oh wow.
No, dude.
But it would turn out. Dude, I didn't pull it. Look at that crazy murder clown thing on there. Are you gonna pull that switch? I thought about it.
Yeah,
And I
I
looked
think
at
I
it.
would've.
And my buddy that was with me is like, "What are you gonna do?" I was like, "I was gonna pull this and see what it does."
It's a
Wow.
And he
fire
was
alarm.
like-
That's the joke. You
like-
just exit.
It's like an old-fashioned doorbell, I think, and it rings
No.
something.
Calling
I-
the clowns?
Calling
Well,
the
I think you
clowns,
can turn on a light you turn like they used to like you. There would be something to turn the light on from the other side, so you knew somebody was in there or something.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Sort of like hanging a tie
But
on like a doorknob in like
do
a
not
dorm
disturb.
room.
Yeah.
But why
Like-
is there chain on the outside?
Maybe it's a two-way thing. I don't know.
Okay.
Well,
Calling the
Dude,
clowns.
Like
Hold
I
on.
was like,
no.
I did not
We need
because
to
there
pull
was a crazy creepy murder clown with like, dude.
Let's go pull it.
Do you want? If you pull that, are you going to risk that showing up?
In your dream.
No.
In my
Actually, yeah.
dreams?
Fuck it. I don't mind
In
clowns.
your-
I don't
Yeah,
mind
I think
clowns.
I'd be cool with it. I don't think it'd be a big deal.
But this clown,
Yeah, sure. I don't mind them.
you got a
he's
thing
got
against
terrible
clowns?
gnarly fangs.
I'll kick him
Nah,
right in the...
Let's look at
There's
that.
this. So I went back whenever I worked at that mansion, that Ravenwood Manor.
He knows.
Fuck that, man! Like I wrote the opening story for that. Like
For Ravenwood?
the Haggerty's Crossroads.
Haggerty's, yeah. He's
Yeah?
worked there.
Oh,
You guys
man.
have both worked
Not
there.
only have I
Yeah.
worked there, you know, like out towards Glendale and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, like the dude that answers the door and shit stuff.
Josh?
No, like this. I wrote a script. Like the first year, like I'm guessing he probably still uses it about. Like I can't remember what it is right now. But no, like back in the day, like no, I was like one of the first years that she did it. I worked it.
Like the third year that she did it, the guy that was there that kept doing the intro scene got fired because he was going so far off script. He was making stuff up and like,
He was ad-libbing.
Improving.
No, that was me. I didn't get fired.
that was you?
I don't know. I was telling the truth.
They told me that the dude got fired.
No, that wasn't me then, because I didn't get fired. Because the Haggerty's Crossroads has a long and strange history.
It does.
They do.
Let's.
Yes.
Well, hold on. What was my
This
point?
is-
I don't
this
remember.
is
What were we
perfect
talking about
month.
2 seconds ago?
Ravenwood
Fuck, man,
Manor.
this show's all on.
Oh no! There was a
I'm
guy.
sorry. Am I messing things up?
No,
I'm
you're
sorry.
good,
There was
man.
there was a guy who,
This is
who
what we
goes
do.
there who comes
This is what
out
we
of
do.
guy who works there, goes out of his way, doesn't get any makeup from them, doesn't do airbrushing, comes fully dressed in his clown suit and everything. They call him Cuddles. He's got like teeth out of his face and everything, and he brings his own chainsaws. He's the coolest guy. I love Cuddles. Cuddles, if you're watching, you the
Oh,
bomb.
crap. Yeah, man. No. So back in the 90s, Ravenwood Manor, Haggerty's Manor,
Was it still owned by Mel?
No, this was before it was owned by Mel.
Okay.
No, yeah. If you see Mel, tell her I said hi.
I will.
Yeah.
I'm actually probably going there tonight or tomorrow.
Oh yeah, tell her I said hi.
You're going to
Or
do
not
that this
tomorrow.
year? Or no?
I go, and I have. I'm going with a few friends and just some friends. We'll leave it at that.
Oh, I'm going to take this moment to throw it out there. Shill. I have the idea. The groundwork is not laid yet, but we're going to do an awesome Halloween show.
Oh, okay, cool.
We'll lay the plans out
Spooky.
for that, obviously, off the air, yeah.
Okay, off the air, yeah.
But I have a
Saying
great
anything
idea for a
spooky.
Halloween show.
He's like,
So,
my kid keeps seeing like pumpkins,
Get close.
and my kid keeps seeing pumpkin. He goes like, "Ooh, it's so spooky." It's pretty funny.
tune back in for the Halloween show. And let me give you an actual date because I can't do math in
Would
my
it be
head.
the Sunday before or just after?
It is going to be the 28th.
28th.
The
All right.
28th will be our Halloween show. It is a few days before the official day of
That's
Halloween, but
You trick or treat around it. You don't.
we're
necessarily
close
treat
enough.
it, yeah.
Close enough. Unless we want to do an on Halloween show, which would be a Wednesday, and that will be tough for you and probably you to make it too.
Yeah.
So we're going to lay it out. That gives us 2 weeks to
Views up.
get this going.
Your views up.
Views?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know
views
what the
are
hell how like anything goes.
Yeah.
No, it's giving us. It's the AdSense is giving me like higher projections for the money now. So yeah,
Yeah.
What?
we'll talk about it
We'll
later.
talk
Yeah,
about it
alright.
after.
Yeah, off-
A lot
yeah.
of numbers that you guys don't need to deal with. We got a few more minutes, or are we
But
cutting it
anyway.
at 50?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you
No,
about Haggerty's
no, no, no,
Crossroads.
no,
I gotta
just
tell you about Haggerty's
let it go.
Crossroads, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude. So back in the Oh, my bad. I'm bad with microphones. I just move around a
It's
lot.
okay.
Yeah,
So,
we're going to have to get a headset mic for him.
Haggerty's was a group home for folks with severe schizophrenia back in the 90s. And my mom, like, that's how I got into working at group homes, because that's what she did.
That big white house?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, Haggerty's Mansion. It was, severe schizophrenia.
Okay.
And,
I did not know that.
yes. And my mom used to work there. And, oh, my God, like, the things that she saw there. The guy that owned it, I can't remember his name.
You don't
Like,
need
I
to
was a
name
little kid.
names.
Yeah, I won't name names.
Yeah, we try
The
not
guy
to.
that owned it was like married to a lady from Vietnam, no, Indonesia maybe. But he had this like weird hobby of collecting like cursed religious artifacts. No joke.
Whoa.
Like no joke.
Not my hobby
Like-
for sure.
I'll tell you some stories of some experiences I've had
Yeah.
there.
Oh
in
yeah.
just a
It's
sec.
like So my mom worked there for years, and she had this dream about like almost like multiple times working there, where this ghost came and said, "Hey, like my body's buried, like on the property. Like my body's buried on the property. My body's
Wow.
buried on the property." And told her the story about what had happened, and they didn't own the part of the property like across the road from Haggerty's. They didn't own like the same like somebody like the
which
mining
is now a
company-
graveyard.
Yeah, no, like where the barn was across
Yeah,
the road.
is now a
Oh,
graveyard.
that's now a graveyard too.
Oh wow.
So anyway, like so they thought they were buried there, and yeah, so she had like all kinds of ghosty experiences after that shut down because like put schizophrenic people in a house that may or may not be haunted is like not a good thing.
No.
So like it lasted for a few years and like they had to shut it down. There was also
And turned it into a
Yeah.
haunted house.
It's not a
Well, it's
haunted
that-
house. She's
before that. Or after the group
Oh
home,
shit.
one of my
Gets deeper.
my cousins actually was supposed to be the caretaker for the house because they shut down the group home because it was not working, and he had thought that there was a buried treasure somewhere in the house, so he went through the house pulling up floorboards and smashing fireplaces up, and all kinds of crazy stuff because there was like, yeah, he was concerned like.
He thought there was gold in
absolutely
them there
positive.
hills. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we used to go up there and stay. And
Golden M Hills.
after it wasn't the group home, dude, no, you would hear like there would be things walking and
Yeah.
moving. When I was working up there as the doorman, you'd see shadows walking, like animal shadows and all kinds of stuff, like walking on the wall, and like there would be no animal casting the shadow.
I got cool stories for you then. So Haggerty's, whenever I worked there, there's a lot of weird things that happen. But one specific instance, I was sitting in because I had a room to myself. I was sitting. Thanks guys for driving by so loud. I was sitting in the room that we had, and I'd got my stuff done, and it was pretty dead night. No one's really moving. No one's really doing anything. So we close up shop like an hour early, and everyone starts leaving, and I'm like tearing down. I'm the last one to go. And everyone's downstairs or gone. There's only 3 people downstairs. I heard someone walk from the top floor down,
Yeah.
and like stop on our floor, and I yelled, "Josh, is that you?" And it started to walk towards the door, and I heard it get to right in front of
Yep.
my door, and the door's open. There's no one there, and I watched the floor shake as something jumped.
Yep.
And then I saw a shadow like run down the stairs on that back hallway. It was
So
that was one of the freakiest moments. That, and I heard a story of sometimes someone purposefully tried to steal from a safe, and that black shadow appeared.
Yeah.
That's
that was
crazy.
probably your time.
So, having like talked to the like people about it and stuff, like the guy that collected things, one of the what the hell? I can't remember his name, but I'm not supposed to say his name anyway. And one of the things he collected was like these wooden sculptures they use in exorcisms somewhere in Southeast Asia. And the idea
Little horse
was
ones,
what's that?
the horse ones.
Like there were horses, there was like monkeys, there were all he had like a whole collection of them. And one day one of the folks that lived there had like a site like just went insane, said vampires were trying to kill them, which was a common thing, and had a broom which just smashed like tens of thousands of dollars worth of stuff in this guy's office. But she smashed those like all those like half of his like wooden exorcism sculptures.
She let the curse out.
And then
Yeah.
Well, the
Really?
idea of them, I think I know what you're talking about. They're supposed to contain the spirit in them, and then you're supposed to like burn them or do something with it to kill the evil spirit or whatever.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
whatever he had them, and the whole process was not completed. And I want to say it was Indonesia she was from, yeah. So like, I
Smashes
think
them.
that's where the animal shadows come from, because like you look into like Indonesian folklore, a lot of like the possessions and stuff would be like, oh, like they look like like animal spirits and all that. Not that I'm a really big into the spirit conspiracy thing, but I'm just saying, like,
You've seen
if
some
there
shit.
are ghosts,
Yeah.
like, I don't think that shit's running around everywhere. But if there are ghosts
It's
and
there.
weird shit, it's there.
No, there's been some
It's there.
crazy stuff
Yes.
that you've
So you're
seen
saying there's-
and heard there.
Yeah, no, when I was
Not
a kid,
everywhere.
Yeah.
But
That place.
Well, I think it could potentially be everywhere. Like, I'm not ruling anything out.
tied to locations?
What's that?
Or like
But
That-
I'm just saying, if they're, like, for whatever reason...
the energy's higher in some spots than others.
Yeah, I
That
have no
place is
theory on
haunted.
why it works. I just know that Haggerty's is a place that's haunted.
Damn.
Like,
Spooky.
yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't fall one way or the other with that.
I'm open minded.
Yeah, I'm super open minded
Yeah.
with that. My dad was a
Now, if
huge
someone comes to me and they're like,
proponent of ghosts and hexes, voodoo, aliens,
Sent to
all
me,
that shit. Yeah, he was.
now
I'm very familiar with the Art Bell show.
oh,
What was that?
Oh,
dude.
you shouldn't have got him
What
started.
was
Oh,
that?
dude.
What was it? Coast to Coast?
Coast to Coast
AM.
AM.
That show's
It's like,
great.
what, it was Art Bell, then it was George Norrie, there was
Yeah.
another guy for a while.
Joe's a
Oh
douche,
my god.
Is that
Having
still
kids-
on?
Yeah, it's still on. I never get to listen to it anymore.
How
know,
can
I-
you find it?
It's what
Just Google Coast to Coast AM,
they'll give you the channel.
and
and
yeah,
Right,
I know
but
at State College it's
It
AM
used to be
1390.
broadcast, so it's on
Yeah.
the AM band. Okay.
Yeah, it's usually on AM.
On the
because,
AM,
you know,
yeah.
AM's usually more talk and
1390 in this area.
yeah, and it's because they don't broadcast AM on stereo, so like you don't need stereo for just some dude talking in a mic as much as
Right.
you need for
No,
you know,
yeah,
like,
that's we record in
Bohemian
mono
Rhapsody.
here.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, we're not doing Bohemian Rhapsody, so you don't need don't
Don't
Right.
don't get me started.
I love that song.
I know.
You
No.
never know what you're gonna get
Scientifically
here.
Proven to make you higher. I don't know how it works, but it does.
That place is definitely haunted.
Oh, Joe.
Yes. Yeah, no, like I spent like a good deal of my childhood at Haggerty's. Like, saw some shit.
That's unfortunate.
Damn.
It's really freaky there. The haunted house isn't bad either. She's the girl who owns it now, Mel.
Oh, yeah, I know Mel.
Designs
She's-
headdresses and stuff for
Yeah.
celebrities, and she makes a lot of money there. And then the haunted house isn't bad either, and they pull in people from all over the country, and now I think the world for that.
Okay.
I'm making hand signs here. I didn't
Yeah,
see
gang
any of them.
signs throwing him up.
I'm making sure he's got his gun loaded.
Yeah. Always.
No, we were confirming 6-0 back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh, am I making you run over time?
No.
Sort of
we
feels
don't
like
have
It's not really a
Aaron,
time.
there's
It's
not really
kinda
a time,
like
yeah.
about.
But if
Oh,
we were
okay.
kind of if we're in the wind down, Aaron, did you have any question like games or
I had one. I had
Okay.
one like deep question that I think is going to take a little bit. And since we have a guest here,
Yeah.
shall we let the guest go first?
Yeah, let the guest go first.
Yeah,
All right,
sure.
I'm gonna put the mic on me so you guys can hear me a little bit better. Okay?
Well, you'll be way loud
I'll
because
just
I have
be-
it. I have
He
it
has a
gained
secret
up.
right about here. Okay.
Yeah, to set both of you on there.
Just
So
spin
it
it
should
back.
sound
when
very
you're done.
sweet and deep.
Okay, good.
Okay. So if you had a rule one day, rule free, no laws, could go do anything, be anything that you wanted to do, what would you do?
I think I know his answer, so kick it to him.
I would nap.
All day?
Fuck yeah, dude.
You can murder, kill, steal, pillage. You'd sleep.
Why would I want to make anybody else feel like shit? Is first like, there's nothing I want.
Rule free.
I'm
They don't
happy.
feel bad. Nothing.
No.
There's no consequences for your action.
He's gonna
from
make
others
himself
or
feel better,
yourself.
man. Sleep.
But yeah, but why? Why would I want to like?
That's you know
I
what
have
that is?
everything I want.
That's a good guy.
That's a guy who has 2 kids.
Like,
I-
yeah, no, dude,
That's
I
a
have
good
everything
guy.
I want.
Yeah.
Like, what more could I want? Like,
Yeah.
Wow. No rules.
A nap. That's
Yeah.
what he wants. That's the only
Fuck
other
yeah,
thing he
dude.
wants.
yeah, maybe I'd like.
A
I
taco
don't
or
know.
something like.
Could I have like a 40-foot dick for the day? That I could go around slapping people I don't like with it. It's like, dude,
Here we go. Here's the part that we were looking for.
you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, I don't know. I like that was too vague. You know what
That's
I mean? I don't.
that's a pretty powerful slap.
Yeah, do
Yeah,
you-
I'm just saying. Like,
Well, you're saying-
like, dude, Donald Trump.
It's like a whip.
smack.
It's a whip at that point.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like worse than like a big dog's tail.
You break the
that
sound
shit
barrier
hurts
at
your
the end
leg.
of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Twice.
But no, other than that, no. So like, you know, like maybe you can try to save the world, but I don't think you can save the world because people are pieces of, you know.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna keep doing what we're doing. So like, nah. Like if I had the choice, I would like have a super nap. I'd be like,
That's
screw
good.
you
One.
guys, like,
That's acceptable.
oh, but I would also have a maid come clean my house while I was napping.
Oh, there you go.
So, yeah, there's that. That's
You would what?
have a maid come clean my house.
Oh.
Not like a naked maid or like,
Just
no,
a
like
regular
an actual
maid.
maid
Yeah, get a
to like
good
come
maid.
like
Someone
clean my
cleans
house.
it
That's
well.
what's sexy is to you. Oh yes,
No, it's not
clean.
No, it's not
sexy.
sexy at all.
Real
just-
cleaning.
No, there's
Hey,
no,
man.
there's I just want my fucking house clean and to take a nap.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I would be happy with like gnomes coming to do it. Like, it doesn't have to be
Whatever.
I don't care how it happens. I just want to go to sleep. My house is like
A
Clean.
sentient,
clean
a
and
sentient
organized.
fart could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it's clean.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah.
smell that bad.
Damn, no rules?
So I'll go next.
All right, man.
I would take a nap and rig the lottery, so I win some money. That'd be it.
Dude, winning the lottery, terrible idea, man.
Yeah.
No, not like the Mega Millions. Just a little bit.
No, you're gonna end up bankrupt or murdered, man.
I think I'll
It's
invest
like,
it wisely.
It's a huge percentage. Like, you say that,
Yeah.
but then you're gonna be the guy that gets murdered.
Oh, I'm not going to take a picture with my check. I don't want my.
Oh,
I don't want.
yeah,
I don't want
circulate
Unfortunately,
it
in
in
the
all the
state of
media.
Pennsylvania, you don't have a choice.
I'll wear a ski mask.
You don't have a
Then
choice.
fuck them. I'll rig a casino then. Or
You just get a
something then.
patsy, man. You let somebody else cash
I'll
it you
rig,
can
I'll,
trust.
rig, I'll rig a slot machine then. Whatever.
See what? I'll let Nick go. I'll go last.
All right.
Damn. I don't know. Anything? No rules?
Yeah.
I would check out some shit. Is teleportation a factor?
I think he's just
You
saying
can
there's
do
no rules.
no like laws. No, you
Oh,
can do anything
like
rule free and consequence.
laws
free.
of physics still apply?
They still.
Yes, the
God
laws
damn it.
of physics are still in effect.
Well, then I need a new plan.
Okay.
If you can't
wanna take a
teleport,
sec?
yeah, if you can't teleport,
So-
it can't be done.
Joe,
All right.
I've kind of co-opted one of your questions from way back in the day. We try to ask new people this now. If you could have any superpower in the world, what would it be?
I used to ask everybody that.
Yeah.
Like,
This
Yeah.
is
What
the
is yours?
Inspirato.
I feel like it's flying for you. Or the ability to clean your house with the snap of fingers.
no, probably phasing. Phasing is a super useful
Through things?
through things like the ability to turn substantial and insubstantial at will. You're basically invulnerable.
Who's that from X-Men?
There's lots of Green Lantern can phase, like Kitty Pryde can
Kitty
phase.
Pryde, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
White Lantern at this point. We're past
Well,
that in his.
No, the Green Lantern Corps still exists, doesn't it?
Yeah, but he's not a Green Lantern anymore.
Well,
It
Kyle
changes up.
Rayner was the White Lantern for a while, but then he became the
I
Green
thought
Lantern.
they were just getting
and then he
racist
was a red.
with it.
Then he was
talking
the
comic
embodiment
books.
of
That's all right.
the Red Lanterns for a little bit because
right.
what's his name?
Let's not delve too deep into
Yeah,
this.
I think
We'll leave it right there.
now if you're talking about how Jordan at this point might be a White Lantern, but there's like a crap ton like what is it, Simon Baz?
Hal is a White Lantern right now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the current reigning White Lantern.
These guys.
These fucking
Kids.
guys.
Nerd.
No, he's older than me.
Hmm?
He's older
I'm like-
than me. Yeah.
A couple
I'm-
months older than you.
Yeah, but you're my.
Yeah, you're
Wait,
all
wait,
kids.
one more time, just for any new audience members. Ages.
I'm 30. I'll be 33 in like a week.
I'll be 33.
Happy birthday.
I'll be 33 in like 7 months.
19. 38, I think.
Had to remember,
Yeah.
I am still 20.
Oh, little baby face.
I can't
hair.
even twink yet. I
Aw.
can't identify a
Damn,
baby
son.
wagon.
He needs a nipple on his
Oh,
PBR.
you're alive in
Baby
the
wagon.
80s.
All right.
Man, the 80s.
Where are we going?
I think that's it.
I think that's it. Did you have any other
Yeah,
questions?
yeah.
Would
Oh,
you
I
have-
wanted to answer mine.
Oh, yeah. Go
Yeah,
for it.
what are you going to do?
I would have
It's
done
gonna be dark.
very similar. No, not this time.
Perish
I
the thought, Nick.
I kept it. I would have rigged the lottery very similar to Tim's.
But then didn't I bring up a good point? Like we hashed out? Like, so maybe rig a casino. or
I
something.
wouldn't. The money would go in an account that I would not have access to that accrued between 2 and 5%
A
interest.
trust fund or something. Yeah, yeah.
I would live off of the
Yeah,
interest,
live
and
off the interest. Yeah.
That's a good plan.
I would then
Can't touch it.
change my name, change my address, move, completely get out of the area,
Anywhere, yeah.
and I would place myself somewhere else.
Mhm.
Change everything about me.
Get plastic
Wishmaster rules,
surgery.
man. I believe in Wishmaster rules for wishes. Like you wish for something, and it's not gonna be what you actually want.
Oh, there's
Yeah, oh,
consequences.
yeah.
It's a terrible
there's a
consequence.
twist,
Like
yeah.
you wish for $1 million, and then get smashed by a bus after you
Yeah.
have your $1 million now.
Alright. So we're gonna
Keep it small, keep it simple. Like
easy, get
Yeah.
a nap.
be humble. Get your nap in. Like get your nap
I think
in.
we'll leave it on that. Get your nap in.
Fuck
people.
yeah.
Did you want to go out on a name?
Oh, I think I will be the Pope Jones, Supreme God, King, Emperor of all of Earth.
Sure.
Okay, there you go.
And now you've heard it, ladies and gentlemen.
I've heard
from
that one for years.
The King of Earth.
Supreme God, King, Emperor of all of Earth.
Is there an abbreviation?
No.
Your Highness?
Can we call you
Your
PBR?
Majesty?
It's a nom de plural. You got to say the whole thing.
Yeah,
That guy.
Your
That guy.
raccooniness.
What do
You
you
got
call
the
like the
raccoon.
Pope? You know?
Eminence, I think.
Holiness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah, that just sounds too fancy for me.
Your holiness.
Nah, nah.
Your
Supreme-
beardiness.
Just Pope Jones
Oh,
works.
shit,
Yeah.
people.
Pope Jones.
Pope J.
Pope Jones.
We'll think about it.
All right.
I don't know.
So it's been a good one, y'all.
Yes, thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
All right.
Goodbye, the internet.
That's Aaron and Tim and Nick and
Pope Jones.
Pope Jones signing off. Da-da-da.